beautiful game has never witnessed a player as driven, ruthlessly consistent, and physically supreme as Cristiano Ronaldo.
Maybe someone's don't like me, but because maybe I'm too good. I don't know why.
On his journey to 5 Ballon d'Ors and 5 Champions Leagues, the Portuguese phenomenon scored some truly breathtaking goals. Many of his strikes were so extraordinary that even the great Lionel Messi would have struggled to score them. These are CR7's craziest goals of all time. Headers from inside the 6-yard box are ordinary, yet Ronaldo found a way to make a short-range header look truly world-class against Sampdoria in 2019. The aging Juve is arguably the most athletic footballer in history, and the numbers back our claim up, because his leap against the Italian outfit broke records. As Alexandro delivered an overhit cross from the left-hand supporter, many supporters turned away, expecting it to trickle behind for a goal kick. It was so lofted that even Peter Crouch would have struggled to reach it, but the 6'7" English forward didn't have the lower body strength of Ronaldo, who leaped 2.5 meters, floated in the air for almost a full second, and nodded the ball into the net. It was a legendary goal that looked even better in slow motion and looks almost unbelievable when viewed for the first time. And those who watched Ronaldo strike against Spain at the 2018 World Cup live went berserk, because his ruthless free kick sealed a crucial point for Portugal and a hat-trick. Though Portugal were Euro holders, arch-rivals Spain were littered with all-timers. They relied on CR7 to bail them out with 2 earlier goals, but still trailed 3-2 as the match approached its final moments. Suddenly, Portugal received a free kick from 30 yards out. The entire nation collectively turned to Ronaldo, pleading for him to deliver an impossible moment. Everybody knows pressure elevates Ronaldo's performance rather than hinders it. But even the most optimistic Portugal supporters couldn't have expected him to dispose of the free kick so nonchalantly. It sailed past De Gea, and Ronaldo circled off in celebration as if saving his nation was just part of his everyday routine. But if you think that free kick was special, wait until you see his knuckleball against Portsmouth in 2008. Old Trafford was already bouncing after Ronaldo's goal a few minutes earlier, but the theatre of dreams boomed to a new level after he converted a 30-yard free kick. Before the chaos erupted, Ronaldo took 3 strides back and completed his now iconic exhale. He sprinted up to the ball, connecting perfectly to make the ball zigzag in the air. The strike shocked David James, who stood stunned as the ball flew into the net. When Ronaldo swapped Old Trafford for the Bernabeu just over 12 months later, whispers that he could go down as an all-timer loudened to bellows. But to keep the expectant Los Blancos crowd happy, he'd have to continue routinely pulling off the unthinkable. To make the pressure even more excruciating, Lionel Messi was enjoying a record-breaking goal-scoring year. Perhaps Ronaldo was jealous of his spotlight, because there was no rational reason for him to go for goal from 40 yards against Osasuna like Ronaldo. And the thing is, Ronaldo could score solo goals too. The Real Madrid star scored one of his greatest individual efforts against Espanyol in 15-16. A deflected pass found its way to Ronaldo's feet. He charged to the edge of the box and cut inside with his trademark chop. Still surrounded by defenders, a silky step-over set him free. The angle remained unfavourable, but Ronaldo didn't care. He unleashed a powerful shot into the net, proving he could do just about everything. The strike was arguably Ronaldo's most complete goal, as the Portuguese attacker combined pace, dribbling, and power to create artistry. Speaking of artistry, the former Madrid man's backheel against Valencia in 2014 was a football masterpiece. It wasn't the first time CR7 had found the net with a backheel. Efforts against Portsmouth United and Rayo Vallecano for Madrid were spellbinding, but still not as impressive as his goal against Valencia. With Madrid trailing their Spanish opponents by a goal, Angel Di Maria placed a ball into the box. The cross didn't land in a natural position for Ronaldo, prompting the GOAT contender to swivel his body around. He connected with the ball using his heel before it had bounced, as CR7 volleyed home a simply sublime goal. The Bernabeu erupted, as Ronaldo's goal ensured Madrid pulled back a 2-goal deficit to snatch a point in the final seconds. Classic Ronaldo. But when you're playing for Real Madrid, just scraping points against clubs like Valencia isn't enough. To be the best, you've got to beat the best. And that's exactly what Ronaldo did in 2012 when his flick helped Madrid defeat their El Clasico rivals. Xabi Alonso and Sami Khedira outmuscled Andrea Iniesta in midfield, playing a ball forward for Ronaldo and Piqué to contend. The ball appeared to be set for a 50-50 battle until Ronaldo latched onto it and produced a backheel flick to loop the ball over Piqué. The flick was so powerful that it travelled 10 yards before Ronaldo brought it back under his control. He composed himself and smashed the ball past Victor Valdez. Madrid went on to win the match 2-1, helping Madrid to secure the 2012 Spanish Super Cup with an aggregate 4-4 away goals victory. CR7 came alive in two-legged ties, bailing United, Madrid and Juventus out on countless occasions in the Champions League. Among his most clutch Champions League moments was his long-range effort against Arsenal in 2009. The Emirates Stadium was ferocious as the London club welcomed Premier League rivals Man United in the semi-finals, but were left stunned after Ronaldo worked his magic. After providing an assist in the opening minutes, Cristiano was ready to take centre stage. United received a free kick 40 yards from goal, and Ronaldo lined up to take it, as the commentator claimed. Too far for Ronaldo to think about it, before being cut off by the jubilant screams of the United faithful, who watched Ronaldo's wonder strike fly into the net. Ronaldo's strike had already dented the Gunners' Champions League dreams, and completely killed them later with another obscene goal. For most players, it would be the greatest Champions League night of their careers, but not for the tournament's 5-time winner, who had plenty of other glorious nights. One of those nights came a few weeks earlier. United travelled to Porto in the last 16 of the Champions League. Ronaldo turned the imposing Portuguese venue into a library. He received the ball from 40 yards out, posing no genuine threat to Porto's keeper. A positive first touch took the ball out of his feet. Shooting appeared unwise, but Ronaldo was prepared to gamble as he blasted an insane shot into the top corner. While the finish was mesmerizing, many have wondered what caused Ronaldo to take such an audacious shot from an almost impossible range. The forward had space to run with the ball and teammates to play passes to, so why on earth did he shoot? It's just another example of Ronaldo's confidence and self-assurance that sets him apart from other talents. Perhaps a handful of players have the ability to occasionally replicate the brilliance of Ronaldo, but lack the confidence to take the shot in the first place. And Ronaldo's craziest goal of all time required an extortionate amount of confidence. After all, if he failed, he'd have ended up lying on the floor in pain with the internet laughing at him. The forward's most legendary moment came in the 2018 Champions League quarter-final, as he delivered something truly out of this world against Juventus. The old lady was among the world's greatest teams at the time, and Madrid would need to produce something magical to beat their Italian opposition. With Los Blancos leading by a goal, they smelt blood and started pressuring Juve's goal. Dani Carvajal found the ball in a dangerous area. He floated a blind cross into the box. Ronaldo wanted to attack it for a header, but the ball looked set to land several yards behind the great attacker. So, he made 3 strides backwards on the tips of his toes before leaping and acrobatically smashing an overhead kick into the net. Even in a career as glistening as Ronaldo's, the 2018 wonder goal against Juve is the forward's greatest moment. While his overhead kick was clear of all his other goals, he scored some pretty insane goals that didn't even make our list. Are there some world-class goals that we missed that elevate Ronaldo's GOAT credentials even further? Let us know in the comments, because we could watch Ronaldo all day.